healing is possible. Have to. Whenever I had cancer, honestly, I didn't know if I was going to live or die. I didn't know if I was going to be cured. Thousands of people were praying for me. I got cards from tons of people. And I remember praying that the healing power of God would flow through the radiation and the chemotherapy to rid my body of that cancer. And I had a strong faith, but I wasn't confident I was going to be cured. I didn't know. I believed healing was possible for me. And for me, I would have rather died hoping and believing than have lived without any faith or hope. But either way, I was certain that God was with me and I was not alone. In those darkest hours, I promise you, God was never closer. I've also come to realize that our bodies, our minds, and our spirits are intricately connected. Our physical well-being, our healing process is deeply affected by our emotional well-being and our spiritual vitality, that somehow they work in concert with one another. They work in concert with one another. And I don't believe because some are not healed of their affliction that it is because of a lack of prayer or faith. Some things are just inexplicable, irrational. And that which we can't explain, that which is beyond reason, we either discount it entirely or we have to have faith to believe. That's where the jump comes. From the logical and the rational, it's that step just a little bit too far from the logical and the rational to the possible and even the impossible. I believe in miracles of healing because I've seen them firsthand. Have to believe. Some of you all have got some very, very weird God stories of healing, don't you? Some of it's really small. Some of it's really big. I do believe God is all-powerful and all-knowing. I believe God is compassionate and gracious. I believe God sent His Son to be Emmanuel, God with us. And therefore, I have to believe that God exists in the midst of our pain, our suffering, and our struggle. And knowing that gives me great peace, comfort, and hope. I believe an encounter with Jesus can be transformational, and I believe it often leads to a new life.